Hey guys, long time no see. I know it's been a long time since I did a layout update, and well, I didn't do any modeling. But it seems like I've been saying that a lot lately. But yeah, I guess everybody gets a little tired once in a while. And I didn't do anything. I didn't do a single thing. And like I told you in my last video when I was working on the TCS WOW diesel install or decoder install, I kind of got disgusted, I guess would be the word. It just was, you know, one problem after another. You guys know that. You've seen my videos, and it seemed like that's all I talked about for the longest time. But you know, now summer's here, and I'm outside doing more things than I care to do inside. So, you know, and you guys know I enjoy riding motorcycles. So I'm out doing that as much as I can now that the weather's nice. But anyways, this weekend the weather was kind of crappy, hit or miss as far as rain. And I thought, well, it's probably been, well, boy, I don't know how many months since I actually did anything in the layout. At least it felt like a couple of months anyways. I'd have to go back and look at when I made my last video, but you noticed in my last, as far as layout update video, I was redoing this section right here. The track plan changed. I discussed all that, and the last thing I did was I tore a lot of the track up and road bed up. So I finally came down yesterday and started relaying the track lines for the revised track plan. And today I have my cork road bed that I've been putting down. In fact, most of it's drying right now. So I'll give you a quick once around. I'll grab the camera, just give you a quick once around, and kind of give you an update and fill you in on what's going on. And also while I'm in front of the camera, like I said, in my last two videos, I talked about installing the TCS WOW diesel decoder in a brand new Athearn Genesis GP40-2, and that didn't go very well. The decoders were frying. I got replacement decoders from TCS. They were real quick about that, no problems. Sent me new ones. But before I tried installing them again in that GP40 I showed you, you know, I decided to do a little investigating. I tore the locomotive down a little bit more and discovered all those issues that I showed you in the last video. If you haven't seen it, you know, feel free to go back and watch it. I was going to live with it, but then I decided to contact Athearn about it, and they actually were really cool about it. They got in touch with me right away. And they actually wanted that locomotive back in their possession because they were concerned about why that happened with that. And the gentleman I talked to even went as far to say is he was planning on sending that back to China, I guess, for them to investigate that and find out what was going on. But they sent me a brand new replacement locomotive. I haven't done anything with it yet. I went as far as just taking it out of the box and looking at it and put it back in. So that's another project down the road. I'm not expecting to do a whole lot with, you know, this summer. That could change, but I'll be honest with you, I just don't have any big motivation to do any type of modeling lately. But I would like to get this main line down and back up and running. I think if I could actually run some trains, it might motivate me a little bit more. But that's that. And like I said, I also wanted to point out, I know you guys see my videos, you know, there's no fascia on here yet. I do have the fascia, I actually have it cut, but I wasn't planning on installing that until I knew I was done with the wiring and crawling around underneath the layout and everything. So just in case anybody was curious, yes, there will be fascia on here. But anyways, let me grab the camera, and give you a quick once around of what's going on, and then wrap this video up. So hang on, guys. Alright, here's a quick shot of the area that I've been really working on the yesterday and today. As you see, I have a road bed down. That's the new track lines laid out with the passing siding on the outside. As you know, I pulled up the track off of this road bed the last time I was down here working on it. So right here, I'm going to reuse this road bed here yet. I have to put the turnout back in here. There's a turnout right here that leads that direction. And then what I'm going to do, I will super elevate this curve now, because the old track plan had a turnout coming off here, curved turnout coming off here, and I wouldn't have been able to super elevate that with the turnout. Now that I do not have any turnout on this curve, this nice giant sweeping curve, this will be super elevated, and I will get into a little bit more of that whenever I start laying track. I've shown it in a couple different videos of mine, back pretty far, how I super elevate my curves. All I do is lay down strips of 1/2-inch masking tape. Anyways, coming along here, this is still previous road bed from before, and that track is actually I left that on there from the previous track plan before the revision. So now this passing siding's new. It comes off here. So that's the passing siding. Cork's drying, same right here. I picked up right here. This was part of the old layout, ended right there. And then both these lines going around here are new. And come along here, and the passing siding comes back in here. Now, I kind of boogered this up a little bit. I started out with one plan, and then halfway through decided to change it. Now, it'd be hard to do this with the pins here, but there'll be a turnout here for the crossover. Basically a crossover right here that leads to the passing siding. And then off of this turnout will be another turnout headed towards the plastic pellet facility. Now, my plan was, since I'm going to lay sheet cork all along here, because it will be an industrial spur, and I do not need raised up like the main line. The only problem is I had this sheet going clear across here with the turnout. Now the problem is this sheet cork is a little bit thinner than the road bed, and I didn't like the transition that I would have had in here. It just wasn't going to work right. I didn't like it. So I had to hurry up and cut this out while this pad was still wet, peel that cork out, and piece in some road bed real quick. That way it was nice and level all across there. I know it looks kind of ugly, but it is what it is. It will be covered with ballast, so I'm not really worried about that. But this sheet cork, which I get from Hobby Lobby, is a little bit thinner than the Midwest road bed. But as you can see, I used it over here. This is where my yard area is going to be. And it was okay there to transition down. There's not much of a drop off right here. So it was okay to transition when I was going to have a lot of the rest of it on this cork. This shorter cork, or thinner cork. But over there, it was going to transition down. Sorry for the moving. It was going to transition down just for a short section and then back up. And I know for a fact that I was, well, I guess not for a fact, but I know I would have ran into problems, and that's something that you don't want. And I was just setting myself up for a lot of headaches down the road. So I hurried up and corrected that while everything was still wet. But okay, and then there will be another turnout coming off of this passing siding here that will start leading into my paper mill facility. That's what this area is going to be. And if you guys aren't or don't remember the track plan. Here it is. Let me see if I can get this. There's the paper mill, and then as you can see, this goes around here. This is the section I just showed you, the 2 lines going around there, and then it comes back around. There's the crossover, and then there's a crossover, and then leads into my plastic pellet. Now you notice there is another turnout right here, and that will be right here. Now let me grab one here to show you, give you an idea. There'll be one right here. Now what that does, that'll come off here, and there will be a line running right along the edge of this. Yes, I know it's close to the edge of the layout. There will be, my fascia will be elevated probably about a ½ inch or so up above the tabletop, just for peace of mind. But anyways, that will bring a line around here, and then my gravel facility is located in this area. Alright, I was only planning on having a couple minute video, and it's probably already over 10 minutes. So that's where I'm at right now, guys. Just waiting for everything to dry, and then start laying some track. Let me see. Oh yeah, I will super elevate the main line here. The main line's on the inside. I kind of wish the main line was on the outside so I could get a little bit bigger radius for the main line, but that's just not how it worked out. The passing siding is on the outside, and just to let you know, the radius on the main line here is anywhere between, well, it's not less than 25-inch radius. It's probably somewhere between 25 and 26-ish. Some of it might be 25. It's not exactly a complete even half circle. So, but I would say minimum would be 25-inch, and actually the minimum radius on this layout is 24-inch, and that is right here is a 24-inch radius. So I should not have any problems. Well, I haven't had any problems running auto racks on this. They might not quite look as best that they could, but everything functions just fine. So all right, that's it, guys. I'm done shooting my mouth here. All right, well, hopefully I have another video soon. If not, don't panic. I'm still around. I just kind of got out of the urge to model. But I'm still here. All right, guys, that's it. I'll talk to you soon. Later.